The pregnant wife cat was very sad. Her husband, the sailor cat, was about to embark on a long cruise. "Come back soon, my love," she whispered, placing a paw on her growing belly. As the ship ventured into the vast ocean, a fierce storm arose. The waves roared and the wind howled, tossing the ship like a toy. Despite Captain Whisker's best efforts, the ship was destroyed, and he found himself struggling in the tumultuous waters. Luckily, a beautiful mermaid found the sailor cat. The kind and beautiful mermaid decided to save him. The next day, the wife cat was watching TV when she saw the news that her husband's ship had sunk. The sailor cat woke up, surprised to find that his savior was a mermaid. 6 months later, the sailor cat was happy with the mermaid, but then he sadly remembered his past life. He reached the surface and called for help to return to land. The mermaid was very angry when she saw the sailor cat happy with someone else. In her rage, she created a tsunami to take revenge on the sailor cat for betraying her. But when the mermaid realized that it was the sailor cat's wife and children, she did not take revenge anymore and sadly left. Sailor Cat told his wife everything, begging for her forgiveness. With a kind heart, wife Cat forgave him, understanding the trials he had faced.
Oh, poor kitten.
"We are missing you." "Oh, she is back." The white cat was a star, singing her heart out for her beloved kitten. But tragedy struck when her kitten was kidnapped. Soon after, she received a call with a photo of her son and a ransom demand. Desperate, the white cat rushed to gather her jewelry. In the past, the kitten's father had abandoned them when she was pregnant, leaving her to fend for herself. Determined never to end up on the streets again, she worked tirelessly at a jazz club, singing every night. She ran to the pawn shop, exchanging her precious jewelry for money. Meanwhile, the kitten was taken to a warehouse where a white cat awaited. "I am your father," he said. "Don't cry. I just need the money, then you are free." The kitten drew a picture of his mom and dad together. At that moment, the white cat barged in, throwing the money at him. "Take this money and leave us alone," she demanded. "I'm sorry. Here is the kitten. Please forgive me," he pleaded. "I don't need the money, I need a family," he cried, but she remained cold. The police arrived, finding him. He is holding a photo. The kitten is playing around, chasing a ball on the counter. Suddenly, he accidentally knocks over a glass, which shatters on the floor. His mother rushed in from the other room. Her eyes widened as she saw the broken glass on the floor. "Kitten," she scolded, her voice sharp with worry and anger. "This is the third time this week you've broken something. You need to be more careful." The kitten's eyes filled with tears. He didn't mean to cause any trouble, he was just playing. Feeling ashamed and sad, he ran out of the house. Outside, he sat on the doorstep, his heart heavy. "I didn't mean to break the glass," he whispered to himself. "How can I make Mom happy again?" Suddenly, an idea popped into his mind. His mother loved flowers, especially bright, colorful ones. If he could get her a beautiful bouquet, maybe she would forgive him. Determined, the kitten trotted down the street until he reached the local flower shop. Inside, the shop was filled with the sweet scent of roses, lilies, and daisies. The flower shop owner, a kind old cat, looked up as the kitten entered. "Hello there, little one," the owner greeted warmly. "What brings you here today?" The kitten looked up, his eyes wide with hope. "Sir, can I work for you today? I want to earn a bouquet of flowers for my mom." The flower shop owner smiled at the kitten's earnest request. "Of course, you can help me sell flowers for the day. If you work hard, I'll make sure you get the finest bouquet for your mother." All day long, the kitten worked diligently. He greeted customers, arranged flowers, and even made a few deliveries. As evening approached, the flower shop owner called the kitten over. "You did a wonderful job today, little one," he said, handing him a small envelope. "Here is your pay for the day." The kitten shook his head. "I don't want any money," he said shyly. "I just want a bouquet of flowers for my mom." The flower shop owner's heart melted at the kitten's sincerity. "Then a bouquet you shall have," he said. He carefully picked out the freshest, most beautiful flowers and arranged them into a stunning bouquet. "Here you go. For your mother." With the bouquet, the kitten hurried back home. As he approached the house, his mother saw him coming and hurried to the door. "Kitten, where have you been?" she asked. The kitten held out the bouquet, his eyes shining with love and apology. "I'm sorry for breaking the glass, Mom. I got these for you." Mother Cat's eyes softened, and a smile spread across her face. She took the bouquet. "Oh, Kitten," she said softly, "these are beautiful. Thank you. I can see you worked very hard for these." "I'm not angry anymore," she hugged the kitten, holding him close. He had made things right, and his mother was happy again. A famous white cat singer named Luna. She was adored by all for her melodious voice and charming personality. Luna's best friend, another white cat named Snowy, always accompanied her to every concert. One evening, during a grand concert, a gray cat from the audience stood up and shouted, "Luna, I love you." He then offered her a ring, asking her to be his girlfriend. Luna was taken aback, and before she could respond, Snowy quickly whisked her away from the hall. A month later, Luna had another concert. As she performed, Snowy spotted the gray cat in the audience. Recognizing him immediately, Snowy discreetly called the police. The gray cat, noticing Snowy's actions, decided to take revenge. He pulled out a gun and aimed at Luna. Just as he fired, Snowy jumped in front of Luna, taking the bullet herself. The police arrived swiftly and arrested the gray cat. Snowy was rushed to the hospital and, thankfully, survived the injury. Luna was deeply grateful to her brave friend, and their bond grew even stronger. The adorable kitten loved to play with her toy car. Her mom told her it was time to visit Grandma's house. Excited Kitten hopped into the car with her mom. As they drove, the kitten felt thirsty and asked her mom for some water. Mom spotted a small shop near a railway track and decided to stop. She told Kitten to stay put while she quickly bought a water bottle. Curious and adventurous, Kitten climbed into the driver's seat and accidentally started the car. To her horror, the car began to move towards the railway track just as a train was approaching. Despite the loud horn and screeching brakes, the car collided with the train. People nearby rushed to the scene and quickly called for help. The kitten was taken to the hospital, but despite the doctor's best efforts, she didn't survive the accident. Mom was heartbroken. She remembered Kitten's playful spirit and the love she shared with her mom.